that they're going to get, you know. I'm going to close out this here scripture real quick. This is Romans 13 and 11. And knowing the time that is and knowing the time that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now our salvation is nearer than when we believed. Okay, so basically, you know, that's just basically saying it's time to wake up, brothers. It's time to get out of our folly. It's time to put down, you know, all the things that bring us into this world, that attaches us to this world. It's now time to put on that, you know, your spiritual armor, your garments. It's time to be back clothed with righteousness. It's time to pick up that task in which you was that was appointed unto you, you know. So, you know, sometimes you may not you may be looking like, oh, you know, the Lord might not come in my lifetime, but clearly, like we read in Matthew 24, He gave us the signs. Pretty much all of those signs have come to pass. The only two things that we pretty much haven't seen yet is the mark of the beast and World War III, the missiles dropping, you know. And we already see that the way things are going and technology is going now, they're already slowly pushing the microchip. Right now, they're not forcing it on anybody. It's just the fact that they're allowing you to buy it as a luxury add-on for certain jobs and stuff like that. But they're slowly prepping you for it, you know. And the missiles haven't dropped yet, but as you watch the news every day, they're testing them out. There's a big debacle over whether North Korea can have them or they can't have them, and this and that, and Russia moving their things into position. All these massive military drills going on everywhere. It's definitely that time right now. So those two prophecies, you can see them. They're just boiling at the door, you know, and basically that's just, we're right there at salvation time. You know, the Lord's coming back when those missiles start to drop. That's when we're going to be saved out of, you know, the tribulation. So like the scripture is saying, that is you know, it's high time to wake out of sleep, for now our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Okay, I hope this video was edifying to you brothers out there, and you know, stay in the scripture, stay in the prophecy, stay watching the news. Like I said, that's a commandment for us to sit there and watch the news and stuff like that. And really, like the scriptures say, you know, that the Lord's commandment shouldn't be grievous. You know, it's not saying that you should be trying to force yourself to watch the news of this and that. I mean, if your brother's in the right spirit, you really wouldn't want to watch anything else on TV, because it's just a distraction to keep your mind, you know, on something different, you know. And there's really nothing to have the news on in the background just to see, you know. For me at least, I keep the news on in the background, not really watching it, but just every once in a while, maybe in a 24-hour span, you know, they might just have a bunch of nonsense on there, but for like 1-2 minute clip, they might give you some real meat, you know. So you have to be watching for that, you know. You have to watch for the subtle clues to see where we're going at, to be able to see, you know, how far we are into these prophecies, you know. And so with that, I just want to say, I hope this lesson was edifying, and shalom.